Hey everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I'm sore. I'm beat up. I'm not happy. But you know what? We got a lot to talk about. I can't let you guys down. Nope. Can't do it. Had to be here. Had to suck it up and be here for each and every one of you. That's right. So let's talk about how I was expecting tonight to go a whole completely different way. I thought that we'd be celebrating because of Penta's win. My back's still killing me, by the way. I thought we'd be celebrating a brand new TNT champion in 10, but it didn't go my way. But let's get to that. We'll get to that. Ken Davis, I'm hanging in there, my friend. I am sore. I'm sure I'm going to be feeling worse tomorrow, but you know what? It is what it is. Justin Taylor, thank you. No, you're the man. Thank you so much for saying that. Ivan, good to see you. Android, love from Pakistan. Love right back to you. Miguel, love your show. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I couldn't let you guys down. We had a lot to talk about. Listen, this is a safe space. This is a safe space, what we have here between you and me and our little post show here. So we're going to get to all the dirt. We're going to talk all about it here. Derek, you are right. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that, right? That was so messed up. Where'd Orange Cassidy? I mean, he got my jacket dirty. We're going to get into that. Edinburgh, Scotland. Love it, Stephen. Good to see you here. Love from Australia. Good to see you there as well. Taze, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alexander Ramirez, hello. Thank you. Papa. Okay, sure. I'll take it. Dakota's Vlogs. Hey, what's shaking? Good to see you. Christian D. Yep. Orange Cassidy cheated. That's right. Penta never used the mic last week, did he? No, he did not. He did not. He used a package pile driver, which is completely legal, and he picked up the win. Jacob, Rainbow Warrior, Nagata versus Moxley. That's going to be awesome. 2 weeks from now, U.S. title, IWGP U.S. titles on the line. That's going to be great. Daniel Thomas, hello from the U.K. Let's see. What else is going on here? All right, let's get into the show, and then we'll keep talking, okay? Hangman Adam Page. I was disappointed as well. Boy, did he ever get attacked by Team Taz. He never saw that coming at the top of the show. He was wrestling her. I mean, let's face it. Hangman Adam Page was not 100% going into this matchup. But listen, I said it on the pre-show. You cannot sleep on Brian Cage. He is the machine. He is. He showed why he is completely underrated. He is so talented. He's so strong. He's so agile. Yes, he's the FTW champion, but he could be the champion of whatever he wants, in my opinion. Baz, thank you very much. Appreciate that comment. Oh, Adrian, I should sue Orange Cassidy. Do you know a good lawyer? Do you? Hit me up on the DM. Hit me on the DM. We'll talk. Pete, hello from Wisconsin. So Brian Cage and Hangman Adam Page had an ultra physical confrontation, right? Back and forth. Ultimately, though, the drill claw does in Hangman Adam Page. And remember, Hangman Adam Page was ranked number 1 in the rankings. I can't wait till the new rankings come out till we see where Brian Cage ends up, because this is probably the biggest win in Brian Cage's AEW career, in my opinion. To defeat a guy like Hangman Adam Page, come on. You know how awesome Hangman Adam Page is. You know I'm a big Hangman Adam Page fan, but at the end of the day, Brian Cage, I knew he could do it. Mike Oliver, hello from CA. Well, hello there. Good to see you. Brian Cage, also Alex Olson. That's a great question. When's he going to defend the FTW championship? That's a question for Taz. I don't know. You have to ask Taz that. I think Taz gets very angry when you ask him about that. But hey, you do you. I'll do me. Gary, do you think Hangman would ever join the Death Triangle? I don't know. I don't know that it would be a triangle then, but you never know. I guess stranger things have happened. Okay, so in addition to that, we saw the brand new Impact Wrestling champion, and of course, our very own AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega, in the limo with the Elite. You got the Good Brothers there. You've got the AEW Tag Team Champions there, the Young Bucks. And of course, you've got Don Callis there. And they're all excited. They're all bragging. And MT Nakazawa's behind the wheel. And we find out that Kenny Omega basically has made a match. He said, hey, you want to Eddie Kingston, you want a match? you're going to have a match later on tonight with MT Nakazawa. So we knew that was in the cards. At least we thought, right? At least we thought. Hold on a sec, guys. I got a super chat here from Megan Nelson. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Megan, cannot wait to see you guys at your next live event. I cannot wait to see you guys there as well. It's going to be great when we have our next live event. But of course, you can always join us at Daly's Place, and tickets for Blood and Guts are currently available. So that's going to be, Blood and Guts is going to be on another level, right? That's going to be out of this world. Marvin, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know if I got freshly squeezed. I got cheap shotted, perhaps. I know AEW on TNT on Twitter likes to use cheap shot a lot. So does the AEW Twitter folks. But you know what? That was a cheap shot on behalf of Orange Cassidy. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. I didn't touch him. Did I? Nope. Didn't do it. Okay, moving on from that. We talked about the AEW Tag Team Champions, right? Well, how about the fact that they were taking on Matt and Mike Seidel in an AEW World Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament. So if the Seidels won, they get the next opportunity for the AEW Tag Team titles. Unfortunately, it wasn't their night, but man, listen, is it me or are these guys awesome? The Seidels. They are super impressive. There were so many times in that matchup that I thought they were going to defeat the Young Bucks. I lost count. What do you guys think of the Seidel? In the meantime, I've got a super chat here that I am going to read. Hold on one sec while I bring it up here on the screen. There we go. Gacolby writes, my dream is about to come true. Yuji Nagata is coming to Jacksonville. Is VIP backstage available? Gacolby, I do not believe it is, but you know what? Stay tuned to our social media. But yes, Nagata is coming to AEW. And that is going to be something super special when when Jon Moxley defends his IWGP US title against him. So that is going to be really, really cool. Gary, the Seidel and Bucks match was super dope, right? Man, so good. I love the Seidels. Like, they are just so in tune, just like the Bucks, though. I mean, the Bucks are the best for a reason, right? Well, you know, they have the AEW Tag Team title, so of course they're on top of the mountain. Hopefully someday the Lucha Brothers will get an opportunity. Death Triangle will get another opportunity, and then we'll see. But have to call them best for right now. So, that match was indeed awesome, Connor. Could not agree anymore. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Orange Cassidy ruined it. It's dirty in the back. Now I have to have it cleaned. I think I should send him the bill. What do you guys think? Right? He owes me a jacket, I think. Right, Patriots? Orange Cassidy versus Penta? Yeah. All right, fine. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because you brought it up. A very sore topic for me right now, just like my back. My back is very sore. Listen, I'm going to give Orange Cassidy his due. I'm going to give him his due. He doesn't look like much. You don't expect much from him, but the guy brings it. Every time he comes into the ring, I don't know how he does the hands in the pockets thing, and he does what he does. But yeah, there were a couple times I was concerned for Penta. But ultimately, Penta had this match won. I mean, he had this match won. There's no doubt about it. Did you see the strength of Penta? I mean, one-arm Penta. That's what I should just start calling him from now on. One-arm Penta. The strength of him to press Orange Cassidy above his head with one arm. That is, I don't recall the last time if we've ever seen that. Have we ever seen that? Have we ever seen that? I don't think so. But ultimately, listen, I had to say, I had to tell Orange Cassidy what Penta wanted me to tell him, that I had forgotten. So I got up there and I was going to, I told him what I was saying. And then all of a sudden he grabs me. I mean, that was just absolutely rude. We could have had a conversation like gentlemen. No, he physically brought me into the ring. My back is hurt. I mean, come on. Completely unacceptable on behalf of Orange Cassidy. And then, of course, Trent hands him the microphone. And what happens? He hits the orange punch with the microphone and pins Penta, which, by the way, I think Penta's shoulder was up. Just going to say I have to review the tape, but I think his shoulder was up. Completely uncalled for, unacceptable. I'm offended. And Yeah, I'm beside myself right now. Let me get to some of those super chats because I know that'll make me happy. It'll take my mind off of this, hopefully. Okay. Jacoby, when are you bringing back the speaking Spanglish bits with Ortiz Santana on BTE? I don't know. Ortiz and Santana, they got their own thing going right now with the Inner Circle. They're looking, bad, and there are black things, their outfits, and they've got their mind on blood and guts. So I think they're a little bit preoccupied right now. I've got a lot going on, with Penta. So quite frankly, I don't know. But thank you so much for asking that. I hope you appreciate or you enjoyed those BTE bits. Ortiz and Santana, we've had a little bit of an issue too. We had a little bit of an issue, but that's okay. That's okay. I think, we'll let bygones be bygones. All right. Baz has a question. I'm going to see if I can pull it up here for you because I want to make sure to get to all of your super chats. Oh, hold on a second. Before we get to that, Pivins, Penta says, great show tonight. Well, thank you very much. Again, that's what we do at AEW. We constantly raise the bar. We want to give you the absolute best entertainment possible. And everyone always gives 110%. I think tonight was just another example of that, even though Orange Cassidy supposedly beat Penta, which is not true. I don't buy it. I believe Penta's shoulders was up. Okay, Baz, let's go to yours. Okay, on the spot, Alex, who's winning the title from Darby? Is it Penta? Ooh, I'd love for it to be Penta, Baz. What a great idea. I think this is great. We're going to talk about Darby coming up here shortly because that's another little bit of a sore subject. It hurts almost as much as my back. Not as much as my neck, but it hurts almost as much as my back. Okay, so let's continue on here because ultimately we had MT Nakazawa come out. We thought we were going to have a one-on-one match with Eddie Kingston, but Eddie Kingston was like, not on Eddie Kingston's watch. He called out Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega comes out and says that he has to face Nakazawa, and that's just it. That he calls the shots. Eddie Kingston said, "I'm going to break his ankle unless you get in the ring." Kenny Omega's like, "Well, he knew what he signed up for. Hey, you can't blame Kenny for that. Nakazawa knows what he signs up for, right?" So what happens? Brings out Brandon Cutler, or at least it looked like Brandon Cutler was thrown out. Yeah, it looked like he was thrown out. Brandon Cutler was no help whatsoever. And ultimately, Jon Moxley comes out, attacks the champ. Kenny Omega ends up in the ring. It looks like they're going to break poor Kenny Omega's ankle. I mean, this was just awful, you guys. This was awful. Poor Kenny Omega. He's our AEW world champion. And for this type of thing to happen, these types of shenanigans, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. So Don Callis apparently is going to give Eddie Kingston the opportunity to take on Kenny Omega because otherwise he was going to shatter Kenny Omega's ankle. I mean, is that how you get a match around here? Threatening to break people's ankles? I disagree with that. I think that was wrong. Look, like Jacob, for example. Jacob says that Alex was attacked for no reason. Cassidy should be fine. I agree, Jacob. Boy, I appreciate that comment very much. There's a question here I wanted to get to that I thought was a very great question. Let me see if I can find it here. And I apologize because the chat goes rather quickly. Okay. Oh, Miguel. That's right. We had a super chat here. Penta's new theme is dope. What's it called? Well, I believe it's called Cero Miedo. However, you can check with Mikey Ruckus on Twitter. And fun fact, I perform so Mikey Ruckus does the hook and I do the rap part of it. So we collaborated on that, and I believe that that's going to be available sometime soon on iTunes. But make sure to hit Ruckus up on Twitter. He'll be able to give you more information about that. Isaiah, I am doing not great, but great. Not great because of what happened tonight. Not great because I'm physically beat up by that lowlight. I'm just going to call him a lowlight. Can I call him a lowlight between us? Orange Cassidy? But I'm doing great because I'm here with you guys. That makes me feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit better when I'm with you guys. Penta says you're killing it, Alex. Nice show. Thank you. Thank you very much, Corey. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's continue to talk about what else we saw tonight. How about Christian Cage interrupting Taz? You don't interrupt Taz. There's certain things that you don't do. Many things you don't do. One of those is interrupt Taz. Taz gave Christian Cage an opportunity to join Team Taz. Christian Cage was like, thanks, but no thanks. And now Christian Cage comes out and has these things to say about Taz, basically implying that Taz is jealous of Christian Cage because Christian Cage made a comeback, but Taz did not. I think Christian Cage is barking up the wrong Taz tree. I'm just saying that I think Christian Cage is going to be seeing a whole lot of orange in his future and not in a good way. Kenneth Martell, Alex is always sus. Yes, tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. I'm proud to be sus. I'm 100% sus, and it's all right. It's okay. It's okay to be sus. Let's see here. Gary, I am not complaining. What are you talking about? I'm not complaining at all. See, like somebody else just said it. Yes, Grayman, disgusting. Orange. Yes, agreed. See, we're all in agreement here. We're all friends. Everyone saw the entire world saw what Orange Cassidy did. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate that comment there. Okay, Genevieve. Oh, thank you. Very, very kind of you to say. Very kind of you to say. So we move on to somebody else that I don't necessarily care for, guys. Chris Statlander. I'm going to say yes, amazing competitor. She's come back looking better than ever. I was so excited to see Penelope defeat her. And boy, by the way, what a match. I mean, these two brought their A game. Obviously, a lot of animosity there as to what happened. And I still say, poor Penelope, having your wedding day ruined by these so-called best friends. Come on. Come on. But ultimately, the Big Bang Theory causes Penelope's demise, and Chris Statlander wins the match. And then, of course, that Orange Cassidy on the outside. Oh, can we just stop talking about him? Every time I say Orange, my back hurts. I'm not feeling it. But you know what else I'm feeling? I should say. The Factory. They came out on the bus. How cool was that? Right? Is that the Factory's bus or is that the American Nightmare Cody's bus? It was pretty impressive. They came out looking strong. And then what happens? You've got Dustin Rhodes, Billy Gunn, and Lee Johnson coming out attacking. Like, how unsportsmanlike is this of these three individuals? They came out and they attacked the Factory. It was a really back and forth matchup, right? There was a lot of stuff going on there. Nick Camarado, man, he is crazy. He is crazy strong and crazy. Crazy and crazy strong. I guess he's just crazy all around. So ultimately, though, the Factory picks up the win. Oh, Miguel, you think the Factory should recruit more members? I think they should too. I think that maybe Dustin Rhodes wants to come back in, and QT's like, you're not coming back in. My personal opinion. You don't know. I mean, listen, I just don't know. But QT at the end of the match was headed back to the bus. Going to probably enjoy the victory, right? No. Who shows up? The American Nightmare Cody was waiting, and he attacks poor QT. And what happens? QT retreats to the only place that he can, the top of the bus where he thinks he's safe. What happens? Cody Rhodes comes on to the top of the bus and applies a figure 4 leg lock. I don't think I've seen anything as illegal as this. I don't believe that in the rule book, you are allowed to apply a figure 4 leg lock on top of a tour bus. I think Cody Rhodes should be fined and suspended. But ultimately, we are going to see next week at Blood and Guts, Cody take on QT. I can't wait. I think QT has waited long enough for this match. I'm excited about it. And hopefully QT will show the world what he's made of. Okay, Baz has another super chat here. Who's your favorite Dark Order member? Hi from Manchester. Wow. Well, first off, Baz, thank you for being up so early and joining us in Manchester. Appreciate that. Who's my favorite Dark Order member? That's like saying which arm of mine is the favorite. I love the Dark Order. I can't choose who my favorite is. They're all awesome. They're all buds of mine. I can't. And by the way, Dark Order. We got to talk about. I'm still. All right, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about Darby. Let's talk about the TNT Championship matchup that we had, right? Incredible matchup, no doubt about it. Listen, I give Darby all the credit in the world. The guy keeps defending his TNT Championship. Tip my hat off for that. But listen, he's pressing his luck, and someday he's going to get a whammy. I mean, who's with me? You know what I'm talking about? Stop. Whammy. The whammy comes out. He's going to lose his TNT Championship, right? I thought it was tonight. I really thought it was tonight. 10 looked amazing. 10 is a star. 10 has all the tools to be successful. I think Darby broke the rules a lot in this match. What was up with him ripping 10's mask? Like, come on. That is so disrespectful on behalf of Darby. Like, I know that he's got to do whatever he can to defend his TNT Championship. No doubt about it. He's a great competitor. Why do you have to rip off 10's mask? 10 did no wrong. Nope. Dark Order did no wrong. They were just there helping and supporting their friend out, just like Sting was there supporting Darby. And why did Darby have to do a coffin drop off the top rope on top of 10 and 5? 5 was just helping out his buddy. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. That is just not right. Okay, Jedi Warrior. We got to get to your comment here because this is a good one. This is a good one, my friend. I got to see if I can pull it up here. If I can't, then I'm just going to read it because, man, it might be comment of the night, Jedi Warrior. I might just say this might be my absolute favorite comment that I've seen all night. Okay, so I'm having a hard time pulling it up, but I'm going to read it anyway. Okay, Jedi Warrior says, I have a new name for best friends. Cheapskates. Yes, why not? I think they're cheaters and they're probably cheapskates as well. They probably they don't like to spend money. That too. I said I'm not afraid of repercussions with them. Okay, so yeah, so Darby. Ultimately, I really thought that the full Nelson was going to give the TNT Championship back to the Dark Order. He had it. Darby had the wherewithal to use the top rope, flip backwards, put the pressure, and I will tell you that it is not easy to break a hold like that when you have weight on top of you like Darby, right? Darby, I got to say the roll up, I'll give him credit for the roll up. I've got to give him credit where credit is due. The roll up was impressive. He managed to sneak one by the Dark Order. Not happy about it. But can we talk about this whole Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky situation too? I mean, come on. They clearly don't like Darby. They clearly don't like Sting. They've got their issues with them, attacking them after the match, and then Lance Archer comes out and helps out. This whole Lance Archer Sting thing is very, very intriguing. He comes out and helps kind of clear the ring of Scorpio Sky and also Ethan Page, all ego Ethan Page. Oh, Nicholas, what's that? Let Penta snap Darby's skinny arm. Ooh, I like the way you're thinking. Nicholas. I like the way you're thinking. This is great. Dominic, thank you so much. Appreciate the hashtag there. Oh, boy. Oh, Suki, come on. Suki, my friend Suki, how can you say such mean things here? On the post show. It's not right. And Spades, good to see you here as well, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, the Murder Hawk Monster. That's right, Steven. I want to see more. I want to know what's going on with the situation with Sting. Is he a friend or foe of Sting? Is he a friend or foe of Darby Allin? I just don't know. But anyway, let's talk about what we have in store next week, shall we? Because next week is going to be pretty fantastic, right? We've got blood and guts, you guys. We have blood and guts. But let's talk about some of the other matches that we're going to see. Of course, we talked about it. Cody Rhodes, QT Marshall. That's going to be great. A lot of bad blood. Speaking of blood and guts, this one has all that. Let's talk about this 4-way tag team eliminator match. SCU, they said the next time they lose, they are out as a tag team. They came out, confronted the Young Bucks tonight. A lot of strong words, a lot of emotions. They're going in here, giving it 1,000%. Jurassic Express, they're hungry. Varsity Blondes, really up-and-coming team, as are the Acclaimed. Boy, there's a lot of great tag teams in this matchup. How about the Doctor? She is going to be in the house. She told the world that she is number 1 in the rankings, in case we forgot. She's now number 1, and she's going to be in action with Rebel? I think it's Rebel? No. One of the two are going to be there. And how about this? Oh, man. Kenny Omega and MT Nakazawa, of course, with Don Callis. Don Callis has to carry the gold. Somebody's got to carry the gold. Kenny has a lot of gold. He has a lot of gold. He is the Fort Knox. That's where the gold is held, right? Fort Knox. He's the Fort Knox of AEW. Taking on the team of Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, who we know will go to any depths whatsoever to win a matchup and to take out Kenny Omega and his friends. And then we talked about it. But you know what? Let's talk about it anyway, because 2 weeks from now, Jon Moxley defends the IWGP US title against Yuji Nagata, the legend. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is awesome. What a couple of weeks we have in store for us at AEW. And of course, we have to talk about Blood and Guts. There it is. No pinfalls, no escaping the cage. It's submit or surrender. We know that, we heard it during the parlay, right? That the Pinnacle is going to have the advantage in this matchup. They're going to have the advantage. Sammy Guevara is going to start, apparently, for the Inner Circle. And I can't wait, you guys. What do you think? Who do you think has the advantage? Let me know really quick. Let's take a quick unofficial poll here. Who's going to win this match? Is it going to be the Inner Circle or is it going to be the Pinnacle? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments really quickly, and I'll shout you out really quick. I got to know what people are thinking. I know who I'm rooting for. I know who I'm rooting for, but I'm not going to tell you. Christina, Inner Circle for revenge. You think so? Isaiah, Inner Circle. Miguel, Inner Circle. Suki, Pinnacle. Gary, Inner Circle. A lot of Inner Circle fans here. Jared, Inner Circle. Baz, Pinnacle. Okay, there we go. All right, so far it's like an 80-20. It's like an 80-20 split. Inner Circle leading. I got to tell you, remember, the Pinnacle has Tully Blanchard, one of the most dastardly minds in the business. And you cannot outsmart this guy. He knows what it's like to be in this type of matchup. So I got to say, I think the Pinnacle has the advantage. That's who I think is going to come out on top in Blood and Guts. But we only have 1 week to wait. That's right. It is next week on Dynamite. It's going to be incredible. Guys, what a night. I'm probably going to go cry myself to sleep. Yep. My back's still hurting. No new TNT champion for the Dark Order. I had all this Kool-Aid that we're going to celebrate with. We're going to have a great time. I don't even want to mention what happened with Penta. It's completely unacceptable. It's unfair. And I think I need to talk to management about this particular matchup. Anyway, I want to thank all of you, as always, for joining me here on the post show. Always such a pleasure. Appreciate having this safe haven where there's no judgment and we can keep it real. And that's what we do. We keep it real on the post show. All right. So I hope that all of you have yourself a great night. Hope. I want to remind you too, of course, you got to check out BTE on Monday. Of course, Dark Elevation on Monday, 7 p.m. on AEW's YouTube channel. AEW Dark on Tuesday. Of course, Dynamite Wednesday. All right, guys. Take care of yourself. Appreciate it, Jacob. I will do my best to feel better. Hopefully, I'll be at 100% by next week's Dynamite. And I will see you all next week. Have a great night, everybody, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good one.